A lot has changed in the United States now as a teacher. Would you want to be a teacher in the United States now?
That's a difficult question because I love teaching so much. Um, there's nothing more exciting than being in with a bunch of teenagers. Um, I think today it would be extremely difficult because of the pressures put on teachers um, by parents and administrators, the general public, the lack of respect for teachers. Number one, you know they're not respected because a starting teacher's salary in a good district here in Michigan, in the metropolitan area, ranged between 42,000 and 48,000. This is gross salary. Gross, which means their take home is far less. Yes, they get insurance. They get medical insurance. But there's no retirement program anymore for them. It's whatever you put into it. And they've gone 4 years to college and paid the same per year for college that somebody getting out and going on even in business is going to start out at 80 or 90,000. So if you have a good teacher for your children right now, be very, very thankful. And there are good ones out there. And there are many that have stayed in teaching. But getting more people into teaching today, if I had a child growing up and they wanted to go into teaching, I hate to even say this because both my parents were teachers, both of my brothers were teachers. I loved the job. I would probably have to point out the difficulties out of fairness to a young person today. Unfortunately, one of the other things that's tend to happen because of teachers' salaries, I have known personally, and this was even like 15 years ago, teachers that will go into teaching and you have to have 3 years to in so many credits to be have your permanent certificate, which is only permanent for, I don't know, it's 5 or 10 years now. But during the 3 years they're teaching, they're taking classes in administration, and their whole focus is to get out of the classroom because administration is where the money is. So would I support a young person today going into teaching? Definitely. I think it's one of the greatest jobs in the world. I loved it. I also taught math, which back in the dark ages when I went to school, my math classes in college, a class of maybe 25 students would have 3 females. We were the odd person out. I never thought anything about it because my parents totally supported me. They never said, oh, wait a minute, don't you want to be an English teacher? That wasn't who my parents were. But to go 4 years of college and have college debts, and then in order to get ahead on the scale, the pay scale, it's so much per year and not a lot. I don't know what it is today, but not a lot. Or you have to get additional degrees. It's the only way really to get ahead. And the other unfortunate thing that a lot of people are not aware of, if you change districts, you start at the bottom of the scale as a brand new teacher. I had a situation where I had so many years of teaching experience and went to a different district, and I was given half credit for the number of years I had. And it happened to be one day that I was in the Xerox room where all the teachers go, of course, and another male teacher who had just come to the district from another suburban district, said how pleased he was that he was able to go from a poorer district to this district and get full credit for every year. So let's say he had 4 years of teaching in the other district. They then put him on the 5th step in his new district. I had 6 years experience and was put in at the 3rd step because obviously, number one, I was female and there were probably more math teachers available than there were physics teachers, which happened to be what he was.